Hollywood, a beacon of dreams, a tapestry of glamour and excess. Behind the velvet ropes and dazzling lights, a darker reality festers. Whispers of a hidden underbelly, where power and depravity intertwine. Puff Daddy parties, once symbols of ultimate exclusivity, now whispered to be hunting grounds for predators. These gatherings, fueled by champagne and cocaine, attract the elite. Stars, studio executives, and social climbers gather, seeking pleasure and connection. But in the shadows, a sinister game plays out. Drugs flow freely, inhibitions crumble, and the vulnerable become prey to alleged freak-offs. This is the world where Kristina Khorram, Diddy's day-to-day manager, better known as KK, allegedly thrived. KK is a person who has been working in the industry for years, so she understood the intoxicating allure of fame and the dark desires it could mask. Diddy is a billionaire with a team of people around him, working for him and aiding and abetting his alleged crimes. So this doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. KK was his everyday personal manager. She definitely had her hand in his crimes. KK, a fixture on the Los Angeles party scene, was no stranger to power. As the alleged Madam Manager to Diddy, she moved with an air of confidence, her connections reaching the highest echelons of the entertainment industry. Her alleged crimes? Orchestrating a chilling network of exploitation, using drugs to spike drinks and render victims helpless. The accusations are shocking. Victims, many aspiring actors or models, claim they were lured to these parties with promises of career advancement. Unaware of the danger that lurked beneath the surface, they accepted drinks, only to find themselves losing control. Their memories, fragmented and hazy, are haunted by flashes of assault and violation. In addition to Cassie, who we all saw absorb a level of abuse from the hands and feet of Diddy and many other victims. These allegations paint a disturbing picture of a woman who allegedly used her position to exploit and abuse. If true, KK's actions represent a horrifying breach of trust in womanhood, a betrayal of the most vulnerable seeking their place in the unforgiving world of Hollywood, and a spit in the face of all women of the world. Why, many ask, would such allegations remain hidden for so long? The answer lies in the people that aided and abetted Diddy for all of these years, and that includes KK. Many victims was afraid of jeopardizing their careers, so they chose to remain silent up to now. I can imagine them not only being ashamed, but also being terrified to say anything. The potential repercussions of speaking out, blacklisting, public humiliation, and career suicide were simply too great. Many wonder how a woman as smart as KK can literally turn a blind eye to men taking advantage of women. She moved in a world where reputation was everything, and silence could be bought. She lived in Diddy's world, a world where she allegedly had her team walking around with fanny packs that had different kinds of drugs in them, stocked and ready for Diddy and his victims. It is alleged that the drug mule that was arrested at Miami airport with Puffy was actually a part of KK's team. The allegations against KK, if proven true, expose a culture of complicity that has allowed Diddy to thrive while preying on his victims. A culture where power often trumps justice, and where the price of silence is a heavy one, paid for by the victims themselves. Section 4. The Unseen Scars, Potential Victims and Their Stories. While the full extent of KK's alleged crimes remains unknown, the potential impact on her alleged victims is immeasurable. Many carry the weight of that night, the trauma etched deep within their psyche. They grapple with feelings of shame, guilt, and a profound sense of violation. Cassie even spoke of how she turned to drugs and alcohol to numb the pain, their lives spiraling into addiction and despair. Others struggle to form healthy relationships, haunted by the memory of their assault. The emotional and psychological scars run deep, a constant reminder of the night their trust was shattered. It is a tragedy that extends far beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood parties. It is a stark reminder of the human cost of exploitation, the invisible wounds that fester long after the cameras have turned away. Section 5. The Reckoning, Justice, Accountability, and Industry Reform. The allegations against KK have sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, forcing a long overdue reckoning. No longer can these stories be swept under the rug or dismissed as rumors. The time for accountability is now. Law enforcement must conduct a thorough and impartial investigation, ensuring that justice is served. Many wonder, will this be a RICO case? The victims in this case is set to speak with a grand jury. Diddy and all that is involved and found guilty, I should be in jail for the rest of their lives. This is a tragedy, and it is disgusting. The industry itself must take a hard look in the mirror, examining the power structures and cultural norms that have allowed such behavior to flourish. This is an opportunity for real change, a chance to create a safer and more equitable environment for everyone, regardless of their aspirations or vulnerabilities. A future where the pursuit of dreams doesn't come with the risk of exploitation and abuse. Section 6. Beyond the headlines. A call for change. The allegations against KK and Diddy is a stark reminder that the dark side of fame can be all too real. But they also represent a turning point, a moment where we can choose to confront these uncomfortable truths and demand better. It is time to listen to the voices of the victims, to offer them support and empower them to seek justice. It is time to dismantle the culture of silence that protects predators and perpetuates a cycle of abuse. And it is time to hold those in power accountable for their actions, regardless of their status or influence. The road ahead will not be easy, but by shining a light on these dark corners, by demanding transparency and accountability, we can create an industry that is truly worthy of its artists and their dreams. Subscribe, like, and share this channel. Make sure you click the bell for future updates on the Diddy case. TreeTips_2021.